What is up, guys? My name is Rob Donaldson, and today we are back with episode number 166 of Rob's Best Bets. And as always, you can find me on Twitter at RobDFB. And if you do want more content like this in the future, please hit that like and subscribe button because it really does help out a ton. But before we jump into the picks, I just want to give a massive shout out to Underdog Fantasy for sponsoring today's video. And if you do want to get involved with the pick'em videos that we do on this channel, or post on Twitter, or just want to take part in similar daily contests, head over there and use my promo code ROBDFB at signup, and they'll match your first $100 up to 100%. And as I'm recording this, we still have a lot of bets pending tonight, although the Cubs and Reds came through easily on our under, which is obviously nice to see. But that said, what a fun-ass Saturday we have in store for us here. I mean, we have college football back. Major League Baseball is insanely fun right now. And we're also starting off pretty nice in college football betting as well. So, enough talk. We've got a handful of bets to talk about here, and I couldn't be more excited to throw them at you in this video. So, let's talk picks. All right, for our first pick of the day, we are leading off with Major League Baseball and heading out to Cleveland, where we have the Guardians taking on the Rays, and Zach Little is a guy who I just want zero part of right now, and this Guardian squad isn't giving up on the season as well, and they're right in the AL Central mix, still, somehow. And for those reasons, I say we take a stab here at the Guardians on the money line for 2 units for our first play of the day. For pick number 2, we're heading out to Denver, where we have the Rockies taking on the Blue Jays, and Yusei Kikuchi is on the bump for the Blue Jays in this game, and he has been really impressive as of late, which is a surprise to me, to be honest, because he is a guy that I've bet against quite a bit over the past 2 seasons. But hey, if you're running hot, you're running hot, and if you're pitching well, you're pitching well. And on the other side, we have Ty Blach, who is not pitching well, and we're still getting a really fair run line price here with the Blue Jays as well. So let's take the Blue Jays on the run line for 2 units for our second play of the day. For pick number 3, we are heading out to Cincinnati, where we have the Reds taking on the Cubs, and with Javier Assad and Andrew Abbott on the bump in this game, I really do think we see some runs going off the board early. So let's take the first 5 innings to go over for 3 units for our third play of the day. All right, for our final Major League Baseball play of the day, we are heading down to Houston, where we have the Yankees taking on the Astros, and don't look now, but Luis Severino has turned out back-to-back great starts, and I really don't think they were flukes, especially when you consider that under the hood, he's actually been pretty respectable for a good stretch here, even when he was running cold. And that said, I really do love the price that we're getting here with the Yanks and their fresh new look lineup. So let's take the Yankees, getting the 1.5 units, or 1.5 runs rather, for 4 units for our final MLB play of the day. All right, for pick number 5, we are heading over to the land of college football, where we have a really fun slate here that I really want to bet a lot on. Personally, I really want to jump in, but my brain, my mind, everything I know about this sport is telling me to be cautious in the early goings here. And so for our first bet, we're going to be taking a look at a matchup between Purdue and Fresno State. And Fresno State no longer has Jake Haener, and that's a bummer because, man, he has made us a lot of money over the years. That said, I still really like the makeup of this Fresno State team, and I think they take it to Purdue in this one. So let's take the Bulldogs, getting the 3.5 points for 2 units for our first play in college football today. For pick number 6, we are staring at a really fun matchup between North Carolina and South Carolina, and this really does feel like a battle between the quarterbacks in terms of Spencer Rattler and Drake May. And looking at it from that perspective, I really do love taking the side with Spencer Rattler, who I think is the better quarterback and just the better player in this matchup. And the fact that we're taking on the underdog role here with him as well, makes me like it even more. So let's take South Carolina, getting the 2.5 points for 2 units, and for an extra unit, let's take them on the money line here as well. All right, for our final play of the day, we are heading out to SoCal, where we have the USC Trojans taking on the Nevada Wolfpack, and this Nevada team was absolutely awful last season, and they really aren't inspiring a lot of optimism this season as well, and this just feels like a pour it on spot for the Trojans here. So let's lay the boatload, the 38 points here for 3 units for our final play of the day. All that being said, I really want to thank you guys for checking out today's video, and if you do want to show some love, head over to Twitter and drop a follow at RobDFB. You can also drop a like in this video, you can subscribe to the channel, and you can comment down below. And as always, y'all, let's have a great day, and I will see you in a future video. Take it easy.